The banks admitted to spoofing. So let's start off by explaining what this practice is.
Yeah, so spoofing is kind of typically kind of flooding derivatives markets with orders that traders actually don't intend to execute in order to kind of trick other market participants to kind of move the price in a certain direction that they want them to. Think of it like trying to sell a hamburger by flooding the front of your restaurant with a bunch of people, and as soon as someone buys it, everybody disappears.
So what were the losses from all of this then?
So the losses in the marketplace, the government says is $300 million to other market participants over 8 years.
Right. So part of the settlement, Tom, means that the bank needs to continue to cooperate with ongoing investigations. So does that mean there's more to come? And, what sort of scale are we talking about here?
Yeah, sure. Yes. So we kind of got a little window into sort of how big a case this might be about a year ago when they brought racketeering charges against about 4 JPMorgan precious metals traders. And sort of today, we'll get a real sort of look at just actually how extensive the government's case was, because it not only involved this precious metals desk, but also their treasuries desk. And as you said, it's, we know 15 traders accused of this misconduct over a significant period of time. And so there's cases continuing against the individuals at the moment.
So how did the U.S. government figure out this was going on from the get-go?
Yeah, sure. Really, they, for the first time, they're really using data, their own sort of data from the traders to make the case. So anytime these traders are putting in an order, they use their personal ID on the exchange that they're trading on. And what the government did was they got their hands on all that trading data and kind of looked for, the red flags and kind of came up with a list of traders to look at. And from there, they started, issuing subpoenas and knocking on the doors of traders' homes.
Tell me, will there be compensation for the victims?
Yeah, so this $300 million, the Justice Department is part of their resolution is collecting that from the bank. They're going to set it aside in some sort of crime victims fund. So, at some point, I guess they'll try and provide some type of notification to market participants that they could probably file something in an attempt to, be compensated for their losses.